Okay, our phrase of the week is from Paul Valery. What you say about other people says more about you than about them. Hope to see all of you in Italy this week. I'll be back in the following week, and then I'll be going to Tennessee, where I should see some of you. Shalom. Today I want to talk a little bit about our Torah portion. Our Torah portion, named Pinchas, describes when Pinchas, in an act of zeal, killed two lovers. They were having relations inside of the temple. Because of his act of zeal, he was rewarded with the gift of priesthood. The problem with zeal is that when you stand up and you do something right, sometimes your ego, the Pharaoh inside of you, becomes bigger. And instead of that act of zeal become something positive in your life, it might become something that establishes self-righteousness. Thus the word zealot. Zealot is a person that believes that they're so righteous or so self-righteous that nothing in the world is more important than them. And usually those people get passed by their own lives. There's a beautiful story in Song of Songs about this woman that she was absolutely beautiful. And she took her shower and she was in bed ready to sleep. But the man of her life knocked at her door. And when he knocked at her door, she started thinking, listen, I already took my shower, I'm already in bed, I'm not going to stand up and leave the bed because I'm already. And he knocked at the door again. And he knocked at the door again. And he kept knocking at the door for another 10 minutes. And then she said, I already have washed my feet. Should I get out of bed? My feet are going to get dirty again. And for another 10 minutes, he was knocking at the door. After another 10 minutes, I guess common sense won her ego. Common sense was more important than her inner Pharaoh. And she went at the door. And the potential love of her life has left, and he found someone else. Many of us have our life passing us by just because we don't have the ability and the capacity to restrain our inner zealot, contain our ego. One of the greatest lessons of the Torah, because the Torah is not a book about a history of ancient people, but a history, an inner map for our souls, is that by controlling our inner zealot and continue living with zeal, we always will be able to have the life we should.